Right, today we're going to talk about Lumenition electronic ignition. One of the oldest systems on the market, and in my opinion, still the best. It was released in the UK about 1968 and basically hasn't really changed much since. You have a power pack which has to be mounted on the bulkhead or somewhere or in a wing close to the distributor. And then what you get then is an optical eye which sits inside the distributor instead of the points in the condenser. This basically passes a beam of light. To trigger the same effect as the points, you have a chopper blade which fits over the cam inside the distributor, and then the rotor pushes down on top. The rotor then chops the beam of light and hence making and breaking the points. It's pretty foolproof. And the other good thing about this electronic ignition, if there is any side-to-side play in the shaft, unlike Hall effect electronic ignitions, it doesn't really make any difference, because if this is moving slightly in and out of there like that, that's fine, still does exactly the same job. So you can put it on a worn distributor, it hasn't got to be a new one. They're available for most distributors, all the Lucas range, some of the Bosch, some of the Delco. It's advisable to use one of their coils, which is a high quality coil, to go with it, and you will end up with a foolproof system. These little wires come out through the hole or the bridge in the side of the distributor, connect to the terminal block, which then goes on that to the power pack, and then it's just plug and play, leave it alone for the rest of the car's life. They are absolutely great. I've personally used them since probably about 1980 and never ever had a fault. One thing to bear in mind, when you do fit the optical eye and you run the cables around the inside, make sure you use the small tie wrap which is included to secure this to the plate, because if this does come adrift while you're going along, the chopper blade could easily chop it in half, which I have seen done, and then the car just stops. There's quite a lot about it in our ignition and timing book, and I say highly recommended. I think it's the best one on the market. Lumenition themselves do make another type of system which is called the magnetronic, which has this little block mounted inside the distributor. That this time goes on the cam, and there are, in this case this is a 4-cylinder, there are 4 magnets there which, as they go across the block, they make and break the points, same as that. Again, good system, not as powerful as that, reliable. I'd recommend that as well, but if you want the best, I would certainly go for Lumenition every time. All the Lumenition range is available on our website holden.co.uk.